Hey, this is Laurel with Dabbling Hook. How are you guys doing? It is Wednesday, the 18th, I think. Pretty sure. Anyway, been a while. Not sure if you'll see this before or after another video I'm trying to get out that I recorded when? Oh, a while ago. Of all the stuff I was making, because I was getting ready for craft fair, and I've been on an amigurumi kick. If you follow me on Instagram, and my stuff posts to my business page on Facebook as well, you would have seen a lot of amigurumi I made since the beginning of the year for a couple of spring craft fairs, and now the start of the fall craft fair season. But anyway, I recorded some stuff because I was just making and piling up, and I don't even know if it came out okay because I haven't even edited that video yet because life is lifing and there's just a lot going on. Just busy, work, just stuff. Anyway, lots of ums. But be that as it may, hi, welcome to any new subscribers. And if you guys are still hanging on, more power to you. I'm here, I'm still making. I'm always crocheting and knitting, but I just don't have time to pick up the camera, do a video, do editing, all that good stuff. So, but I still make because it's for my sanity, for my peace of mind. But why are we here? We are here for the seasonal Yarny YouTube hop, which I believe this is the last year. Even if it's not, I'm not sure if I will join next year because there's just a lot going on, and it starts off great with good intentions, and then you get halfway through, even though it's just 4 projects, things just pile up and I forget, and then I'm rushing to do things. So I think I'm gonna take a break from most participation in stuff like CALs and stuff. I've almost 100% decided not even to do a Make 9 or anything like that. I don't know. I may change my mind on that because that one's totally controlled by me. But all that to say, hi, I'm here for the seasonal Yarny YouTube hop fall edition, and fall is it the 20th or the 21st? I don't even know that. I haven't even looked, but it's either Friday or Saturday, so that's when you'll see this video, one of those days. What have I done? Mine is I'm looking this way because that's where my thing is. It's a twofer. Because there's no way I would have time to do. It would be a stretch to get things done for both. So I am double dipping for one of my Make 9s and the fall YouTube seasonal Yarny YouTube hop. Because it's fall and one of the shawls that I decided to make, I decided to use stash yarn. I've had it for a year, a little over a year. I bought yarn from, I don't know her first name, but she is Essence of Autumn. She is out of Canada somewhere. Her yarn dyeing is gorgeous. It's saturated. It's just, it's full of color. It's full of depth. Not just color, but like just depth. And I'm looking at it and it's just, to me, it's screaming fall. It's not the bright, new leaf or newly changed leaf color, you know, that vibrant fall foliage color. It's more the, okay, we've had the pow of color and now we are calming down and things are more muted. Definitely fall, screams fall, but it's more muted, unfortunately, you know, a harbinger to colder winter weather, but it's still, it's that warm, cozy fall to me anyway. So, what did I make? Would have been nice if I had written it down so I can remember, because I just finished it. When did I finish it? I finished it Monday night, and I blocked it overnight last night. So, and I just took pictures. So, it's overcast. There's no sun today whatsoever. Slight breeze. I haven't been outside, so I have no idea if it's warm or not. We had cold weather, well, very chilly weather a week and a half ago, and then the heat came back, and right now I have no idea what it's like outside. But anyway, cozy fall is what this reminds me of. This is the autumn garden cowl by, good Lord, I'm gonna go look, hold on. Okay, the original pattern is from 2019. It was a cowl. It was a six-part cowl, and it's called it's Swedish or some, what is it, what language is it in? Does it tell? No, the pattern's in English, but it's one of the Swedish or something countries. Forgive me if I get that wrong, but it's the Höstfägring, Höstfägring, or the Autumn Garden Cowl. It is by In the Garden, and again, it was published in the Garden as well as Jarbo Yarn or Yarbo Yarns, I think it's the way you pronounce it. That's the blog. And again, it was from 2019. They used up to 766 yards of sport weight yarn. I used a sport/DK yarn by, like I said, Essence of Autumn. It's a free pattern. The link on Ravelry takes you to the website where they have the different links to the cowl. So that's what I followed. And I will hopefully pop up some pictures. Hers are the colors of like a fall bouquet of like a purpley wine color, reds, that golden yellow color. Let's see if there is a full picture. Not a full picture right off the bat, but I will show this one. And this is the picture, and she's wearing the finished product. And see the bouquet? This right there is like the dark wine, purpley wine color. Then you get the autumn red, the autumn gold color, and that's like a pinky hue color. But yeah, her colors are like a rusty orange color, a light sagey color, a dark teal, and like a silvery gray. But again, it says autumn, and you know, it is very autumnal. But like I said, I made mine in the fall hues, and I'm just looking at hers, and I think I blocked mine a little too aggressively, or because she used sport and it's slightly thinner than my DK. So I will put pictures at the end, and if I edit, I did a little video trying to capture it on the blocking mat. I will try to put that, and if by the time I edit this I have edited that clip, if not, there'll be pictures at the end or somewhere scattered in here. But yeah, you won't be able to see the full thing through this video, but I love it. It's cozy. Oh, the colors I used from Essence of Autumn were, let me see if I can get back to mine. Wagons Brigade, Flare Side, and Headlights Out. I think the Wagons Brigade is like brown tones, so definitely that dried dead leaf of autumn. Then the Headlight Out, I think, was this green, but I could be wrong. But it's definitely the dying leaf again, but more green tones. And then the Flare Side, now there's a story behind. When I first ordered the yarn from her, I'd seen it posted on Instagram, and I fell in love and I wanted it. I bought them, and then when they came, they definitely, and I know that yarns, hand-dyed yarns obviously can come in different the dye lots. There could be variations to the color, so I completely understood that, but it was just so not what what the pictures show, and again, the camera, the screens and everything can show, but it was just that vibrancy that attracted me just wasn't there. So one of the colorways, she ended up, I contacted her, let her know that, yeah, I understand that, you know, there could be the variation in color, and she sent me the Flare Side. She sent me another one which was more to what showed on the screen when I first saw them. But when I started working with them, what I found is that the new one that she sent me, the twist on the yarn wasn't as tight as the others. So I ended up using a little bit of that because I ran out. I used basically 3 colorways and a little bit of the new flare side one. So I started with, I think this is the Headlights Out or Wagon's Wheel, I can't remember, but you can see, oh, there you go. You can see like the green tones to it. In person, it's a little brighter because my ring light's on, but it's just a little more muted in person than it's showing, but there's definitely the green tones that you can see. And then the flare side is this, the red, the drying out red leaves from autumn. Oh, it's so pretty in real life. And then the browns of the wagon wheel, and you can see the difference. When you first see the hanks, they look very similar until you start using them, and you can just tell the greens and the browns. Even though when you first, like I said, look at the hank, they look similar, but they're not when you start working them up. And it's just, it screams like cozy late fall vibe. So she used 4 different colors in the pattern. I just used the 3 colors. I would love to redo this at some point just in one solid color, just to see the stitch work and not get distracted by the different colors. But I think plus it would look really elegant and nice just in one solid colorway. So again, started here, and I think these 2 sections were like the first part of the cowl. This whole brown section was the second part, third part, fourth in this, fifth, and sixth were in this. She had different colors. I just, because I was only using 3, I just kept going with this. But you can see there the little flower motif that's throughout the pattern. It's really pretty. And the good thing about this is it starts small and it ends small. So it starts off here, it grows to that like chevron, and then it stops the chevron and it just picks up one side and keeps going straight again. So it's so pretty. I'll definitely need to put pictures so you can get the feel for what the full thing looks like. But oh, and the edging, in the pattern she used the silver to edge, and the edging is just on one side, so you can see the flare side. I think this was the original one that was sent, and it is showing up. You can see it again, it's more muted in person, a little brighter because of the ring light. But the newer one, definitely you can tell the difference. And funny enough, because she resent this, I actually prefer that. Even though this I think is what was on the screen when I bought it, or vice versa. Maybe it was this was on the screen and this is what I got, and then she resent this, or vice versa. But for fall, definitely this works. This gives me more of a Christmassy vibe. So you can see the brightness difference in the 2. So that's the edging and this little piece here. I think I used, it's 115 grams and I used like 14 grams of it or something like that. Yeah. So yeah. Blocking definitely grew like crazy. Unlike acrylic, when you block acrylic, you basically kill it and it's stretched in that it's in that permanent state. Because this is natural fiber, I'm guessing once you wet it again, you know, if I don't stretch it out as much, it'll be a little more closed. But I I didn't overly stretch it, but because of the stitch work, which is V stitches, and there are a couple of fillet rows and such, when you stretch it, it stretches. But when you wrap it around, because it's wool, oh, it is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this gives me Christmas feel, and this gives me more fall. But it's just, and I'm not a green person, but this is just, it's life. The brown kind of gets lost. Yep. So that is my fall project slash number 8 for my Make 9. I have one more that I was going to do, and it's going to require a little more patience, that I've decided to redo an easier one from the Make 9 and make that my 9th one. So it gets a redo instead of the one I was intending to make. Maybe at some point I'll do it, but I just don't have the brain power and the time to spend futzing with it. So it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So yeah, pictures to come. This is another one I'm contemplating that will be mine, because it has 3+ skeins of yarn, which is $30 each without tax and shipping. So let's say 35 bucks a piece, 35-40 bucks a piece for a skein of yarn, times 3+, and labor. Yeah, no one at my craft fair is going to pay for that. Or I shouldn't say no one. I did have last year one of my higher price shawls sell. The guy wanted it for his wife, and he just bought it. So who knows? But it's so pretty, and I am a fall color girl, and it's just it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So I'm well pleased with that. That is my hop. What am I doing for winter? I have zero clue, absolutely. But I did finish this with days to spare, unlike last time, which I finished the night before. So yeah. Oh, it's so lovely. So lovely. It was a pleasure working on this. It's not mindless. You have to pay attention a bit, but it's different enough where it keeps you engaged, and it's easy enough that it's not overly complicated and, you know, throws you off type of thing. So recommend the Autumn Garden Cal by In the Garden on Ravelry. Link will be below. Kim, thank you for hosting. I know we have one more season to go, but thank you again for doing this, and I hope you guys hop around and check out everybody else who is doing this. Show them some love, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.